at work.
I gotta get it.
Hey my angels, welcome back to my channel. Once again, happy birthday to all the Sagittarius out there. Right now I'm just prepping my auntie's skin, and then I'm gonna brush up her brows using NYX brow glue. I love this. I use this for everyone and including myself. Okay guys, once we're finally done with that step, I'm gonna prep her skin using a e.l.f. primer. I'm not sure the name of it, but this is a very known primer from e.l.f. It's like their most popular one. It's like a blue jelly consistence. I don't really freaking know, but I'm gonna put a picture up right there. Ding. Okay. And yes, this is like, I love how sticky it gets because it lets me know that this makeup is going to stick on her face and last all night. So when I looked at my auntie brows, I'm looking like, dang, they are very nice and clean and arched. Like, what the did you get them done? What happened? What's going on? And she was like, girl, it's been a while since I got them done. And I was just like, I cannot tell. But in this step right here, I am filling in the tail of her brow, just making it look more crisp with a Revolution brow pen. Now it's time to conceal the brows. Anything we messed up on, maybe one is too big, one is too small, one isn't as straight and crisp as I want it, I go ahead with my concealer kind of close to her skin tone, and I just clean the brows up, framing the face. Okay, and this part usually takes me the longest doing people's brows because like that's just the most important part of the face. So yes, don't feel no type of way about taking so long on the brows because that is necessary. Okay, sorry about that last clip because I didn't like fully let you guys see me cleaning the brows up, but you get the point. So now I am going in with one of my Morphe brushes. This is a great brush to blend out any small little areas. So I said, why not use it to blend out the brows? And it worked perfectly. Okay, it did an amazing job with blending out the concealer for the brows. I love to look at an angle when it comes to doing the top brows. I don't know why. It's kind of like when I write, I kind of scoop my notebook over to the side and then I draw. But this is how I get the most crisp application when it comes to the brows, baby. And I take my time with it. I don't just do one long strip. Like I just, kind of sketch it on there, okay? And there are, sometimes where I'll just get like real into it, and that's why you only see the back of my head. But you get the point, baby. We have to stay focused and get these brows as crisp as possible. Fun fact, me and my auntie are literally the same shade, okay? So any makeup that I use on her in this video is exactly what I use when I do my makeup. So yes, I love that. Right now we are using a foundation stick by Revolution. I'm sure that this shade is F14 or F15, somewhere between those ranges. Little tip: when you have a customer with a hairstyle like my auntie's, you can either do one of the two: no makeup on the forehead at all and then just do the rest of the face with makeup, or you could do still a full face. And that's what I decided to go for. I wasn't sure if it was gonna give two different shades or just show up when she took her pictures wrong. So I didn't want to take any risk with this look today, birthday makeup. I wanted to make sure everything was perfect as possible. So yeah, I just took some foundation on the top of her brows to kind of mix in with the concealer to make it just be one. And she was feeling herself at this point. She was like, yeah, it's on. We finna have a good time, and my niece is doing my makeup, period. It is now time for the concealer, guys. This is one of my favorite parts, baby. And I am taking no other than e.l.f. concealer, okay? So yes, I am a freak for LA Pro Girl concealer, but now I'm just so in love with e.l.f.'s concealer. It comes with a little applicator, and it's just very easy to use, baby. On the go, anywhere you need it, you can take it with you. And it's full coverage. I love the coverage that it gives you. It brightens you up. It does what it needs to do, okay? And it lasts all day. No creases if you use it the right way, and it dries right on time for the bake. To blend out her concealer, I'm using a Real Technique brush. I'm not sure what number this is, but it gets the job done, baby. Like, this is one of my favorite brushes to use to blend out any concealer or any little spots that I have missed. It definitely it's nothing like it, okay? It's nothing like a brush. I used to use a sponge, but I just feel like now, as I've progressed through my makeup career, that a brush is the way to go. As you can see right here, this brush is like getting so far into her eye where it's not touching it. It's freaking ridiculous. Full coverage directly under the eye. So the rule between the whole blending concealer is you start from where you first applied it, and then you follow through and end where you lastly applied the concealer at. So that's exactly what I did. And then towards the end, I look around all the spots that I applied the concealer and make sure that it's all buffed out, so it won't show where one starts and the other one finish when it comes to me applying different shades. Now it's time to bronze her up, bring some color back into her face. And I'm using, I believe, a concealer, but you can use concealer or foundation to do this step. And it's usually a shade 2 to 4 shades darker than the actual skin tone. If you do a powder on top of this for contour, then I suggest you to do a liquid shade that is 2 times darker, okay? No higher than that, because then it starts to look harsh when you add that contour powder after. I go forth and use a foundation brush to blend out all harsh lines and to make sure everything is well blended throughout my applications. Now here comes my second favorite part about doing makeup, which is setting the face. And I do not bake with my setting powder, but instead I press it into the skin to make sure everything is set and there will be no creases left for these pictures or flashback. Now this is one of the parts that just sets this look up. As I go forth in baking, I go back into the nose and chisel it out and just clean up the contour that we did. I love to give my looks a blur effect by just simply going with the fluffy brush and setting the whole entire face. Since we are completely done setting the face, we must take a contour powder to bronze her up again. And I go in with a small angle brush just so I can reach those areas on the side of her nose to the front end of her brow. And I love to go under the lip to give it more of a pout effect. So my auntie is wearing a nice black fit for her birthday. So we said, why not do a smoky eye? So I'm gonna go in with some black eyeshadow for the lid. And then you'll see me transfer over to a dark brown to blend it out so it won't be so harsh. So this was the last part that I got, which was cleaning up the eye look. But yeah, I did complete the look with liner, highlight, blush, lashes, and a lip combo.